What a day. What a day. Philomena is up. Welcome in. Welcome in. Philomena is up first. Sorry, I am tardy. It has been a hell of a day. All day it's been a hell of a day. But I'm here to hang with you guys for now because I need a break from my other work. Because, yes. And this is also why I will be streaming on Saturdays moving forward, because I'm now in my busy season and things are just crazy, but such is life. All right, Philomena is up first. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. And we got Philomena up first. If you're called to donate, let me know. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. And we are gonna keep on keeping on. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, all my information is in the description. Welcome, welcome. All right, Philomena, let's get into it. So, Philomena says, I started seeing a guy named Sebastian. I love that name. We went on our second date last night. What are his intentions for me? Let's take a look. I'm getting deja vu. I feel like I dated him 8 years ago. Capricorn. Ooh, I love a Capricorn man. Meow. All right. Or should I make a goat noise? I love a Capricorn. All right. They're probably my favorite, I would say, for sure. All right, Philomena, let's do it. Philomena... All right, let's do it. Spirit, show me what are Sebastian's intentions for Philomena. They went on a second date. She's getting the deja vu vibes. Show me what's going on in this connection. What are Sebastian's intentions for Philomena? Six of Wands. Ace of Wands. He respects you. He likes the kind of work that you do. He thinks you have a good head on your shoulders. He sees you as someone who is successful and driven, and that is very important for a Capricorn man, let me tell you. I think they definitely have respect for that. This is a new, fresh start. So you didn't know him 8 years ago, but you just feel like you did, because the Six of Cups here can sometimes represent something in the past. Here's what I think is happening here. I have the Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here. And so this is a fresh new beginning and a new start, okay? I think that he is attracted to your mind and your work ethic. Also attracted to you physically as well. We have the Ace of Wands here, of course. But he thinks that, yeah, you're someone who has a good head on your shoulders, and he wants to see where things go. He feels like you are someone who is strong, stable, and level-headed, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles here. I wouldn't get too caught up in everything he says or does or every move he makes. I would let this thing. We have some water here to finish out the reading with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And I feel like I want you to approach dating with a different mindset and just keep your eyes open, but don't have any expectations here. You dated someone like him. They did the same work, same culture. Our second date was also, oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it feels familiar here. And there could even be a past life connection. I'll see what else I pull with the Oracle and the Astro dice. But I want you to watch his actions, keep your eyes open, and don't stress out. I think that I want you to focus on just enjoying this connection. But overall, I feel like he wants to have fun with you and explore things. Sorry, I'm losing my voice because I've been hollering at people all day. Literally and figuratively. I'm all fired up today. The Nine of Swords is, if you feel like he's changing up or he's stressed out, pull back and let him come to you and let him lead. So that's not really answering your question though. So the question is, what are his intentions for you? I think that he wants to spend time with you and get to know you, but taking it easy with this water energy and not moving too fast, I feel like is really important. And there's a need to bring some logic into this connection, because if you do feel like he's really familiar, it could feel easy to kind of fall into this. But let him treat you well and do the right things. I think he's open to a new connection, but I think he wants to get to know you and take it slow. I don't think he wants to move very fast. So keeping that in mind, I don't know what culture he's from, but hopefully he's very respectful to you here with this Nine of Pentacles energy and is treating you like the queen that you are. And I imagine he probably is. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. I still think that there's a lot for you guys to explore and uncover with each other, so give it time. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles, this is something that needs to take time to grow. Let me see what else his intentions are, how else he's feeling about this connection. But overall harmonious, overall feeling excited and giddy. He wanted to hang out and see each other before we make a decision. Exactly. Yeah, Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. You're still in the gathering information stage, and I definitely think that's where he is too. But he likes you, and he's enjoying his time with you. I'm not picking up on like a player vibe, but you know what I'm saying. Like, use your own discernment. But I think he genuinely is looking for a fresh start with someone that he can have like a heart-to-heart connection with. But he wants to be careful and take things slow too. Overall, he likes you, positive feelings towards you overall, and he's attracted to you mentally and physically. Let me see what else. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Keep an open mind. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So when I pull that card, that can also just have to do with patterns in general, whether that's like healing family patterns in relationships or your own patterns in relationships. But he may feel familiar, but I definitely feel like he truly is a new person and his own individual. So let him show you who he is. Spirit, show me what else. What are his... Hey, SB. Let me see what else I've got for you. So if that's coming from him, yeah, he wants to take things slow. So this could also mean with the fish here in the Lenormand, can talk about like keeping your options open. So you guys aren't committed to each other. I wouldn't put all of your eggs in one basket. I would let him claim you, and I would let him come after you. And watch his actions. Don't listen to his words. But he truly is at the heart center of it. He truly is looking for the right person that he can grow with and start a new healthy relationship with. Overall, the energy is looking pretty good. And I think one of the things that you guys are going to learn from each other, Philomena, with this 9 of Swords and 8 of Cups, I think both of you guys have kind of been through the ringer with dating. And so you guys are looking to approach dating in a new, healthy way. And so I think that you guys have a similar mindset, but know that, like, you know, until you guys are committed, you guys can both keep your options open if you want to. Spirit, show me what else do we have for Philomena. What are his intentions for Philomena? We have, I do feel like he is career driven, so that's going to take a lot of his Mars in Aquarius in the 10th house. It's fixed energy. It's very focused on career and moving career forward. So know that he may have multiple high priorities in his life, and that's just something to, I think he wants a happy, compatible relationship that's going to be complementary in his life, but his work, at least for right now, is definitely coming first. I don't know if he's open with the Ace of Wands and 6 of Cups. He could be open to having a family like later on someday, but just throwing that out there. But overall, he wants to get to know you, date, have a good time, and see if you guys, if this is something that can grow into a really beautiful, new, healthy relationship. So that's what I got for you. Nothing bad, nothing scary, but, you know, just taking it slow. Date by date, day by day. And don't get caught up in, like, well, he didn't do this, or I'm waiting on him to text me or whatever. Like, just let him chase you. It's fine. But enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. I love that name. All right. Up next, I have SB for 2. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Philomena. All right, we're gonna move over to, you know what, SB, I'm gonna use Light Seers for you. All right. Welcome in. All right, SB, let's do it. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, all my information is in the description. You can email me to contact me. All right, SB, let's do it. Hey, Stella. Sorry guys, I'm getting a couple emails over here. Okay, cool. So number 1, who's coming towards me in love that will be lasting connection? All right. That's still a good deck for this. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right, Spirit, connect me to SB's energy. Who is coming towards SB in love that will be a lasting connection? We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. We have Page of Wands. We have the Star. We have Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Ooh, meow, 10 of Cups. And wow, okay. So let's talk about it, SB. Let's talk about it. I'm picking up on strong Cancer energy. Now, I don't know if you're open to this, honey, but I feel like this person could be younger than you. Maybe not a lot younger than you, but I feel like even a couple years younger than you. So I don't know if you've ever dated someone younger than you before, but that's what I'm picking up on here. And it could be a Cancer energy. This is someone who is really... With the Star energy, they're giving you the time and attention that you deserve. I do feel like this person could be a Cancer sun, because I'm definitely picking up on Cuddlebug energy. If you see this 10 of Cups, they're all like, you know, curled up over here. This is someone who not only is, they're a good friend and a good lover. It's like you kind of get the best of both worlds with this person. This person wants to invest in you. They will pursue you. And the Star energy, it's like you stand out without a shadow of a doubt. Like they're like, I see you, I want to commit to you. And then I feel like it's going to be game over with this person. I feel like this is the person that you are going to end up with, that you are meant to be with. What else do I want to say? I feel like this person could be a little bit playful. So they could have like, this could be like a Cancer Sun, Leo Moon with this Page of Wands energy coming in here. They could also have an interesting Aquarius placement. So they could be an energetic water sign, which we don't always get, right? But if you have a little fire and air in there, then that's really funny. But yeah, with this 10 of Swords, it's like, this is who I was waiting for. Like, things make sense now. But I also feel like this is a confidant and a friend, and someone that you just feel comfortable with, someone that you feel like you can be yourself with. I'm also, I don't know that I've ever said this in a reading before, I'm also picking up that this person could be a gamer. So I don't know how you feel about that, but this person could be into like gaming, and they have like little cozy creature comfort hobbies, which many Cancers, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, I'm into all of my, you know, squishmallow, babyish type of stuff. And so Cancers can sometimes tend to be a little nostalgic and babyish at times when it comes to, it's like, sure, you might be a grown-ass adult, you know, pushing 45, but they have like all the laboo-boos, you know what I mean? So, not saying that he will, but just trying to explain that Cancer energy aspect. At the top of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. I think both of you guys have just been really disappointed and kind of unlucky in the romance department. Ooh, and here's more confirmation. Yes, I do think this is a Cancer. The King of Cups is a Scorpio, but it also represents water in general. So this person could just be, in general, have a lot of water in their chart, or be a, you know, Cancer, Scorpio. But this person is also very good-natured and kind, emotionally intelligent. They may also have sorry, I'm getting a lot of information here. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to double down on the Cancer thing. I don't see a crab here, but there's a fish. It's fine. This person could have animals, like multiple animals. I don't know how you feel about that. Let me see what else. But yeah, a very gentle, loving presence, and this feels different than what you've experienced in the past, SB. Let me see what else you have. We have Taurus in the 3rd house, South Node, past life relationship. You will be able to talk to this person and stay up all night, and you guys never run out of things to talk about. South Node and Taurus in the 3rd house, communication very strong. It's almost like you always just pick up where you left off. Really strong communication in the connection. Let me see what else I have for you. Thanks, Stella. I'll add you to the list. Welcome in, guys. I have you deserve love. You both do. Hell yeah. It is safe for you to love. And wedding. Yeah, I think this is the one. This is the one. And I can pull a card on, let me decide what I want to do here for the rest. I'm going to do a 3rd row for timing, because that's probably what you want to know. Yes, maybe, no. But I think I'm going to do that instead of the Lenormand, if you're cool with it. Spirit, show me timing. Show me the timing of meeting this person. Show me the timing. Show me the timing. All right, don't come for me, SB. Don't come for me, all right? I feel like within the next 3 years, I know you're like, oh my God, that's so far away. I think it's going to be worth the wait. And I think you'll date other people in the meantime, but 7 of Pentacles, it's taking longer than you want, and it's frustrating, but I'm telling you, put a fork in it, because it's a done deal when you guys are together. That's what I'm seeing for you. SB, thank you so much. All right, up next, welcome in, guys. So I'm not doing yes or no today. I'm doing donation only because I have a limited time today. So I have SB for one more, and then we have Stella on deck. If you're called to donate, let me know. All right, SB's next question is, let's see. Welcome in, guys. What do my spirit guides want to advise me on when it comes to my love life? I have open ears. Let's do it, babe. Let's do it. And we're using a fun-loving deck. So, all right, what do my spirit guides want to advise me on when it comes to my love life? Give me a moment here, because I gotta get my feet back on the floor. And we gotta get connected. Spirit, show me. Give me a second, SB. What? What is this? This is so interesting. They're showing me, I don't know if this animal has any, I've never gotten this animal totem for someone. So you may have to look this up, or we can look it up together when the readings are over. I'm picking up a draft for you. And it's like you're watching and waiting, and you're just chilling, and you're peaceful. And I think the message from Spirit is, if there is time where you are single for a period of time, I feel like that is Spirit protecting you from dating duds in the meantime. So there could be a period of a little bit of like, there might be a lull in your love life, or like you're single for a while before you meet that person that we just read about previously. And just surrender, knowing that you're going to surrender to divine timing, I think is really key, because meeting someone isn't in your control, especially meeting the right person. And I don't feel like you're the kind of person that just wants to waste time with someone to waste time and like kill time in life. I think you'd rather be more intentional about where you're spending your time instead of just like blowing off steam, if that makes sense. Let me see what else we have here for you. We have the Chariot again in the same spot. Queen of Swords. I don't think that I also don't feel like you're open to entertain any fools right now with this Queen of Swords energy. It's like, ain't nobody got time for this. And if someone is treating you like a fool, like if someone asks you on a date and you're completely turned off by them, like you can literally just get up, walk away, and go home. Three of Swords. Yeah. It's preventing you, this period of singleness is preventing you from more nonsense and unnecessary heartbreak. It's bringing you into alignment with something that's actually meaningful. Someone who you can build something with, not some fly-by-night F-boy. Someone who wants to step up to the plate to actually build. And remember when I said I think that person has pets? See these dogs? I feel like they could be a dog person. This is someone who so be patient, and also know like you haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. 50% of the people out there are single. Spirit understands that you are desiring a partner, but waiting for the right one will be worth it. Augustus, you look really creepy in the hallway, lurking around the corner. Knight of Cups. I have water again. I do feel like this person is a Cancer. We have that's coming in, but let me talk about, don't worry about it. You're not on a timeline. There is no deadline for love. There is no finish line. And the Nine of Swords, this could be you beating yourself up that like, if I was this, or I wasn't this, or if I had this, then maybe I would have the right person or the right guy. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And there are so many people that just don't want to be alone. And so they settle in these really toxic situations, and I don't see you being one of them. But don't beat yourself up because you're not settling for people. I feel like that's another thing, and I don't know if that comes up where maybe you've had some relationships that you walked away from where someone was nice, but it just wasn't the right fit. And you're like, well, I could be with that person. And it's like, no, stop. It wasn't the right thing for you. The Emperor, I need a hero. You need an emperor, babe. Four of Swords. There is nothing for you to do but breathe. There is nothing for you to, I used to say that to the young girls years ago when I remember doing readings for, I won't name names, but some of the youngsters that have been with me for a while. And it was like, well, what do I need to do to attract a guy? Nothing. You just breathe. Just breathe, live your life, sit back. Tell Spirit that you are open to receive in divine timing. And practice being open to receive so that you can clear a way for someone to come in. But I kind of feel like there's some things that you still need to wrap up and accomplish on your own time before this person comes in. But I do feel like it is going to happen in divine timing. Let me see what else I have for you. High Priestess at the top of the deck. I think you know all of this that I'm telling you, and you kind of just needed a reminder. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You want to lay a slow and steady foundation with someone and build something that's going to last with somebody, okay? You asked the question, so I'm pulling from Dark Romance. Spirit, what are some of the things that, what do you want to advise when it comes to SB's love life? What do you want to advise? What do you want to advise? All ears, all ears. Devotion. If someone isn't showing you that they're devoted to you, that ain't it, sis. That ain't it. Divine intervention. I think that you will meet this person naturally. I don't think that you need to go out of your way to peacock yourself or jump through hoops or do whatever. The Four of Swords is being who you are and living your life. You are doing enough. Energy clearing. I would make sure that, I don't know if you're into like doing rituals for yourself, but I would make sure that you are cleansing your energy and the energy of your home and inviting in, calling in that energy toward yourself to be able to receive it. And there's a really good window for that coming up. Hold on. Can I Google it? Sorry to delay, Stella, but I need to know this date because I'm actually, I have some rituals to plan. What is it? Cancer, Jupiter, Venus. August 11th, there we go. Bringing abundance and good fortune. Particularly for those with prominent placements in Cancer. And this person is a Cancer, so there is some August 11th and 12th, we're having this Jupiter and Venus conjunction in the sign of Cancer. So that could be a really good time for you to do some type of ritual. Spirit, you know what? We're going to pull advice for you. What other advice? Yeah, I think Nine of Swords, don't lose sleep over this. Don't stress yourself out. This is something that is out of your control. You can control only so much in life. Meeting a partner and having a relationship is not one of them, in my personal opinion. But again, I'm just a cat lady on the internet, entertainment purposes only. The most single person everyone knows, cat lady, by the way. Proudly. Make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from my prison. Free me from the prison of my, and make it God's. Health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body no matter what ailments I have. May I always know it's doing the best it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend from this sacred form. Intention, setting intention. We have butterflies here for transformation. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. Sun in Aquarius in the 12th house. The next time that you want to do a deep dive of your psyche, make sure that you are not dwelling on the past, but focusing on moving forward and how you want to grow and change. Because revisiting where you were isn't getting you anywhere with this 9 of Swords card. You could be thinking, you know, the 12th house, what's hidden, the things that deeply ail you, your subconscious. If you feel like you are getting down and out about your relationship status or situation, Sun in Aquarius in the 12th house is like, we need to overhaul. We need to do this in a new way because we're taking this maybe a little bit too seriously, because love is light and bright and fun energy. But on the flip side, heartbreak can be, you know, very heavy and hard and cold, right? So bringing yourself, shining a light on your subconscious and trying to heal and move forward from past stuff if you really feel like that's holding you back. And I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. All right, Stella, you're up next, babe. I haven't pulled Dark Romance in a while. That was fun. All right, Stella, go ahead and post if you have not already. Just one moment. All right. Stella wants to know, what do my guides want me to know? Give me just a moment here. They're taking me to your crown chakra immediately. They're also showing me, this is interesting, like I'm seeing like space and stars. Let me see. I don't know if you have an interest in astrology or if you are like proficient in astrology, but if that's something that really interests you, maybe that's something that you want to study or potentially get into, to do readings for other people if you're open to that kind of thing. I feel like you'd be really good at that. That's interesting. I've never seen it like that before. It's funny. I think that you have a strong intuition, but you're also extremely intelligent and grounded. So you're not like, when I tap into your energy, you're thinking of getting into astrology and tarot. Yeah. I think that would be really good for you. And I think you're someone who would be able to deliver a message in a really grounded way and help somebody. And you wouldn't be so like airy-fairy where you're not able to ground the energy, if that makes sense, if you know what I'm saying. Let me see what else they're showing me. They're showing me pink tulips. I don't know what the symbol of that is, but you may have to look that up. I don't know if that has a meaning for you, but that's what they're showing me. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, Page of Swords, a student. So you may even want to take some classes to learn some of this stuff or to become more proficient. But I really see you, being a student of life and just absorbing everything that you can right now, taking a lot of the information in. 10 of Swords, there's some definite changes and endings happening around you. Queen of Cups, extremely intuitive. I'll look that up for you if there's no one else in line. I can look that up for you. And then SB, I know you need to look up the draft thing. I can look that up later too, just depending on the time. Spirit's message for you, Stella, is what is ahead of you is greater than anything that you are leaving behind. Jaded, welcome in. I think there's a lot of the people around you, Stella. The minimalists have this quote. It's like, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. And I think you're misunderstood. I think you're someone who is misunderstood, and I feel like some of the best people in your life you have not met yet. And if there are little battles or even changes within friendships I'm seeing here with this 10 of Swords and 5 of Wands, whether this is over jealousy or just simply incompatibility, like as you get older, and you don't need to tell me how old you are or anything like that, but I see you're growing at a faster rate than some of the people around you. And I think that some of these people, or this could have already happened, like these could be friends in the past, but I feel like you're wanting to better yourself and grow and challenge yourself to be better so that you can have a more fulfilling life. Yeah. And I think that you're misunderstood, and a lot of the people that have been around you, especially in the past, like they just weren't on your level. They couldn't understand you. And so it's interesting, I got the 9 of Swords again. Like, I think what Spirit really wants you to know is continue carving your own path as a trailblazer, and don't doubt yourself or make yourself feel bad if you feel different. You are not meant to follow anyone else's path, Stella. You are meant to find your own, because your true happiness is going to lie in the journey that you chose for yourself. Not by following the pack, not by, keeping your mind small and doing, stupid little things, because I think that you want more for yourself and your mind. I think that you're someone who I feel like ambition is the wrong word, but I feel like you are a curious person that wants to accomplish things, and I feel like other people may not understand and be like, oh, that's hard work or that's not worth it. And you're like, no, I'm doing this for my own enjoyment. I'm doing this for my own enjoyment. And that may not make sense to you because I have fun in a different way. Let me know if this resonates for you, Stella. But so I do feel like you might be a little bit alternative than maybe where you came from. And there's a level of misunderstanding when it comes to, you feel like a lot of people just don't get you. But I think that you are a very intelligent person. And oftentimes intelligent people are very misunderstood. Sharita, welcome in. Also, we have, so after Stella, I have Jaded. Welcome in, guys. We have Sharita, it's been a minute. I hope you're well. Yeah. But I think those people are going to change, and I think that there's going to be better that comes, yeah, brand new beginnings. So I feel like there's a lot of, you may feel like you're a lone wolf right now, but it's not going to be that way forever, and you are going to be able to form deep, meaningful relationships with new people. And this Seven of Swords, I'm doing great. This Seven of Swords is about you forging your own path and figuring it out on your own, not having resources. Only having the resource of yourself, which, I mean, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, and Queen of Cups, and the Emperor here, I'd say you have a hell of a good head on your shoulders with the resources that are coming just from you. So you don't need anybody, but you will find people you're more compatible with. They're just not in your life yet, but they're coming. Have you ever considered moving away from where you are? We have Mars and Sagittarius in the 6th house. So that can also have to do with your day-to-day routine and health, but intuitively, I'm picking up more like 9th house energy. About maybe you moving to a place that, or exploring something that may be better aligned and better suited, and changing up your day-to-day routine. Not possible right now. So so here's what I'll say, Stella. So it may not be possible right now, but when I was younger, I feel like I really resonate with this energy. When I was younger, I always wanted to leave my hometown, and I was a little bit, in my personal opinion, socially, I definitely feel like I was a little bit of a late bloomer, but I definitely felt like I wanted to leave, and eventually I was able to get job opportunities that moved me to a different city. So maybe you could look at applying for like a job that would move you, or some type of program where you could get like moving assistance or something like that. Just an idea. But let me see what else I have for you. And that could even be like long term down the line, or like a goal that you set. But I kind of feel like you'd be moving away to somewhere that's a little bit more distant than where you are now, where you can feel very free and very happy. Talent. I think you're very wise. I think you're talented. I think you're sharp. We also have beauty here. And lighten your load. You may take on a lot of the energy from people around you. Make sure that you're cleansing your energy, and so that you're not taking all of that on. Let me see what else we've got for you. Jaded is up next. Energy is gaining momentum. It's time to take action. Emotions are running high. So yeah, there's something that you may want to start studying on your own, and you could be like, when it comes to astrology or tarot, like you could be self-taught. I am self-taught. I learned and I read and I did things, but at the end of the day, when you want to do something, you just have to dive in and start doing it. And I feel like with this Emperor energy, you will definitely take charge. I got, double Aries energy here. So that's what I got for you. But I'm seeing some happiness coming for you in the future. And this is even your own personal contentment. I think you like your own company. I think you like who you are. There's just, you've been misunderstood for good, for like thank God you were misunderstood by certain people, because you wouldn't have wanted to entertain those people in your life anyway. So I'm going to leave that with you. And Spirit's blessing. Stella, thank you so much. Interesting reading. Okay, up next I have Jaded. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. Thank you. Oh, this is a fun question. Thanks, Stella. Give me one moment, guys. I'm moving a little slow. It's been a day. Last call for donations, guys. I got Jaded and then Stella again. Jaded wants to know, what will my next creative outlet be? Thinking about writing, but that's more because of love of fairy tales. I don't know if it will be something I am good at. Should I pursue it? Ooh, I thought about that too, but I have time for another thing. But I've been reading a lot lately, and then I'm like, and I look at these, I always do that, I'll pick something up and I'm like, I can do that. And then I'm like, girl, I don't have time to do that. But let's take a look here. What will Jaded's next creative outlet be? Should she pursue writing? Should she pursue writing? Show me what else. Show me what else. You guys, I keep doing readings where different deck, different purse or whatever, and it's the same card is in the same spot. That's so weird. You know what I see you doing? Knight of Swords. Yeah. I think you would be a good writer. We have the Scorpio energy here, which I know you are our lovely Scorpio. And I think that you have a really cool perspective where, Scorpio energy, when you think about Mercury in Scorpio, which you may or may not have, but when you talk about Scorpio as a form of communication medium, Scorpio it's sharp, it's jarring, it's to the point. You do, yeah. And I think that you could have a really cool perspective. And so one of the things that I'm seeing is, I do think that you should pursue this. I'm not really picking up on, let me see if there's anything else that comes in, but I feel like I would look up little side gigs or little local papers or maybe little online blogs or something where you could just start writing creatively. And I forget what it's called, but I know there's different blogs out there where you can just write about stuff. But I also feel like you could potentially get paid or do like a side hustle. You could even look into getting some type of communications job where you are like creating or reviewing communications for companies. Okay, so I do feel like not only, you could look into this in terms of like writing novels or fairy tales, but I also feel like this could be, I feel like you may want to have fun with that, but I also see you writing about like serious or factual subject matter, whether that be like true crime or like things that are happening like in local media, if that makes sense. Or topics that you find particularly interesting that could be with that Scorpio energy, which could be like a little bit taboo, and like, and kind of picking that apart within your mind through like a blog space. So there's a lot that you could do there. So yeah, I do think you should pursue it. The Empress, absolutely. And so I would take, maybe there's some like, local writing classes in your community, but I feel like maybe you're in study mode or you want to read other people's articles and look at the mechanics and the way that they, what is the template and what is the plan design for the article, and then how, what are your critiques and how would you make it, or how could you rewrite something and bring it to life in your own way. Because I think that you do have an interesting voice that people would appreciate, and I feel like it would be impactful here. Empress, justice, yes. Even if you have a particular opinion about something, I feel like you have the ability to see both sides of things and really like reason. Like if you think about, I don't know why I keep bringing up true crime, but when you watch like an episode of Dateline or you watch a documentary, typically, let's say it's like a murder documentary. I don't think I can say these words online. I don't care, whatever. It's fine. But they'll show like the victim, right? Like their story, and then they'll show the the accused in a deep dive on them. And then at the end, it's like, if it's a good documentary or it's a good like legal case, speaking of Lady Justice, which is legal, it's bringing you at the end of a good case, you should have a hard time making up your decision, right? If everyone was doing their job. And I feel like you would have the ability to do that through writing. Four of Pentacles. Exploring the line between darkness and light, and if that makes sense. And understanding like, how do people make decisions in gray areas, and how can you have an opinion in a gray area? I feel like Wheel of Fortune, yeah, this could be a change for you. And you might not be ready to like necessarily share this with people. Four of Pentacles, maybe you feel like you're held back or you want to learn, but I would definitely, check out some creative writing stuff. We have the Star. I think you'll be able to get some people's attention. Even if you did some type of like anonymous blog or something like that, you could meet a community. But this would be a big change for you. And I say, if you want to do something, just jump in. Just like what I told in the previous reading, where you guys both had Page of Swords here. It's like, just jump in. So it's a hell yes for me, Jaded. 10th house, I honestly feel like you could get paid. You could find jobs where you are doing creative writing or editing or communications. And this could feel like a huge change for you. You could say, I already have this one interest, or I'm already on a career path. Like this would be a big pivot for me. But if you're into this, Neptune and Leo in the 10th house. I'm kind of going out on a limb, and this is a weird change for me, but it works. Just throwing that out there. Let me see what else I've got for you. I'm going to pull from the animal deck. Up next, we have Stella, and then we're going to wrap it up soon. Make your dreams real. And maybe you're like, I'm not that passionate about it yet. Chill out, bird. Act as if. Have confidence. Time for beginner's mind. So I think taking the first steps to explore creative writing, learning about it, or whatever type of writing that you want to do, and jumping in and experimenting with that. Let me see what else I've got for you. Look at some mantras for you. Cool your emotions. Something get you riled up today? I got riled up today, and we have similar placements, Jaded. Be humble. Go for it. Don't take anything personally, and don't let people piss you off. Especially when you're like approaching this as a student and from a beginner's mind, because there's people out there that have big egos and they think that they know everything. And it's like, we're all students of life, you a-hole. So, take that with a grain of salt. On that note, Jaded, it's a yes for me. It's a yes for me. I don't know why I got all this fire energy going on in those moon cards, but... Thank you. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap it up soon. I got Stella for one more. Stella, go ahead and post. I might change my deck depending on your question, Stella. Good to see you, Jaded. Thank you so much. Well, this is not the deck for that. You know what? I haven't used this all day. Let's use this. One moment, please. Okay. All right, Stella wants to know, this will be our last one. Stella wants to know, what type of person will I get married to? Spirit, show me what type of person, what are the qualities and traits of this person that Stella will get married to. Show me. Show me. Wow. I definitely feel like this person has overcome a lot in their life. They may have come from, humble beginnings. They may have come from potentially a bad situation, meaning they could have been like abandoned or, but I feel like someone kind of came into the rescue and this person was able to build a very good and solid life for themselves. Like I'm getting like a rags to riches type of deal where it's like they got a raw deal at life early on, but then they were able to build their life into something great. So maybe they chose to make really good choices so that they could have a good career and be stable and solid with the Ten of Pentacles. And I also feel like this is someone, with this water energy, this is someone who's also empathetic to other people and realizes like what it takes to be a hard worker. We have King of Cups. We have water energy here. So this could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer type energy. We also have the Four of Wands. This is someone who like owns property. Maybe they work in real estate or they have multiple properties, but this is someone who is looking for comfort and investment within their family and home life here with the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. This very much could be you. And we have the Knight of Swords. So I think that this person, I think there's a high level of attraction between the two of you. And I also feel like this is someone who is very intelligent. So maybe not only is this person a hard worker, but they were able to make such a huge change in their life because they have an agile brain, or they are hold on one second. But yeah, the Knight of Swords is very quick. He's very intelligent, and I feel like he was able to make some really positive changes quickly in his life to get to a stable place while remaining empathetic towards others. I'll take you. I'll add you to the list if you want to donate. We can do one more. Let me see what else. Yeah, Pluto and Capricorn in the 12th house. This is someone who is a deep thinker. This person could also be an engineer. This is someone who wants to take things apart and put them back together and make them better and make recommendations. This is someone who wants to transform everything that they touch in a good way, and not a, like, people often, if you know any engineers, they often want to like take things apart and examine things and try to fix them or make them better. And that's definitely Pluto and Capricorn energy. And also like breaking down, Capricorn is kind of like the establishment in the way that we've always done things. And we had Pluto and Capricorn for a long time before it moved into Aquarius. And it was very much about upheaval of, this is the way that we've always done things. And there's been a lot of changes since Pluto has been in Capricorn. And so, yes. Yeah, I'll open it for a couple of you guys if you want to jump in. I'll do last call for donations. How about that? I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. So I'll leave it open for a little bit longer and let some of you guys jump in if you want to. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, Two of Cups. So very compatible soulmate energy with you. Beautiful energy between you and this person. They're very much attracted to you. They feel like you're very alluring. And I think that you guys are going to be, it's going to be like lightning strikes when you see each other here with this Tower energy. You know what I mean? Let me see what else I have for you. Spirit, show me what else, what type of person will Stella marry? Show me what type of person. Show me what type of person. Ooh, this person is lucky. This person does want to start a family. We have child here. I also think this person is popular. I think this person has a lot of eyes on them with the birds, where it's like people are, this person could be very attractive or like sought after by people that they grew up with or people in the community. So I feel like you're going to feel, you guys are going to feel lucky to have each other, which is exciting. Let me see what else I have here for you. Up next, we have a scene. I think that, here's what I'm going to say about him. I think that he is friendly and he is kind to everyone because of what he's been through. And I think that because he's so attractive, a lot of women in his past have thought that he was like hitting on them or coming on to them, but he wasn't. And so they're mistaking his kindness for like he's interested in them, but he wasn't. That's not gonna be the case for you, but Augustus is staring me down. Let your friends help you. Let your friends vet. You could potentially meet him through friends, or you let your friends vet this guy out a bit. And then we have reconciliation. You could have a past life connection with this person. Did I roll the dice already? I can't remember. I'll roll them again. Newbie! Yeah, Sun and Pisces in the 5th house. Dating is going to be really fun and playful and silly, and you're really going to be able to be yourself with this person. As serious and as intelligent as this person is, you guys are going to have a deep, loving, and playful relationship. So I'm going to leave that with you. We've been really busy the last few days, guys. Thank you so much, Stella. I will leave that with you. All right, so I'm taking last call, guys. Officially last call, because I'm getting tired. It's been a hell of a day. Thank you. All right. I got a scene up next, and then Kendra. Welcome in, guys. Last call. Officially. All right, cool.
Hi, baby Gus. I know, it's not time for you to eat yet. It's not dinner, honey.
Why do black cats always want to eat? Black cats, do you guys know black cats that always want to eat? I do.
Hi, honey. You're one of them. You're one of them, baby. I know.
Okay, let's take a look here. All right. Speak now. If you want a reading, readings will close when I am done with this reading. Hello, I've spoken. Speak now. All right, let's do it. welcome in, guys. Make sure you like and sub. Hit your notifications. I will be reading on the weekends again because my schedule is insane. And all right. What are Anthony's feelings and thoughts of me? Spirit, show me. The brass tacks. What are Anthony's feelings and thoughts towards A? Here's what I'm going to say. Watch his actions, okay? I think that he's attracted to you. And I think that you guys have fun together, or he enjoys being in your energy. But I'm also feeling like, is he like younger or not wanting to settle down? Even though I have this King of Pentacles, if he's not showing you, I don't know why he's coming off as a little bit immature or like saying what you want to hear in the moment. And make sure that he is, before you like move forward, is like totally committed to you and wants to be exclusive, because I feel like he likes to keep his options open, because I have the Three of Cups that start this reading. And I think that he can make people feel special and happy in the moment. And I think that you will see this person again and potentially spend time with them. Three of Wands, ships coming in. I think they're attracted to you. We broke up. All was great, but still getting his life together. Yeah, he is not ready to settle down, I don't think. I think he wants to keep his options open right now. But he does cherish and miss like the good times. I think you brought a lot of happiness to his life. But whatever he has to do, he can only do it on his own by becoming mature, like the King of Pentacles. I think you're going to hear from him and you might catch up with him, but do you want to get back with him? Because I don't think he can give you what you need right now. And I also feel like he may have a little bit of a wandering eye. I don't think he's straight up like cheating or anything. Two of Swords, you need to make a decision. Do you want him? He showed you, here's how you will answer, well, here's my advice. Here's my advice to you. Ten of Pentacles, I think that you guys have a very deep bond, potentially even from a past life. But if you feel like you can deal with him as he showed up in the relationship forever, then maybe you guys consider getting back together. But he showed you the best version of who he is in reality. And if that doesn't work for you and you don't want to hitch your wagon to that for the long term, and he needs to clean up his life, then you might be better off suited with someone who can bring to the table what you're bringing to the table, or better. A man who is already stable, settled, and like, you don't need to wait for someone to become an adult. Like, you can just get with an adult. Does that make sense? But I think he might reach out to you and you could have some conversations. It's possible. I think he misses how much fun, and I think he feels very comfortable with you, but if you feel like he's the one for you, you guys can explore it. But if you feel like you want something better from someone who can show up as an adult, then you might want to move on. This is the Star Child Akashic, Kendra. We have, Saturn in the first house. Taurus, he's having a reality check. There's a rude awakening happening in his life. Taurus and Saturn in the first house. It's like, I need to get my money together. I need to screw my head on. And this is only things that he can do for himself. There's no one else that can do this for him. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be harsh in that reading. I just feel like I don't like making excuses for boys. Do you know what I mean? Like, why make an excuse? You either show up as you are and make it happen, or move on. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, Kendra. I've been really working the light seers today, so we're gonna. Jocelyn, are you my Jocelyn? My favorite Aquarian ever. All right, Ken, go ahead and post. Everyone say hi to Jocelyn. She is my oldest friend in life and the best. Everyone named Jocelyn or Janelle are like the best people ever, by the way. I've been thinking about you. Even last night I was thinking about you, which sounds creepy and weird, but not like that, you know what I mean? But we really do. We need to connect. We were like, oh my God, we need to get, but we need to connect. Anyway, donation. What the hell am I doing? Oh, okay. Kendra wants a general career reading. Side hustle and other job. Got it. Cool. Oh, you posted it here. Cool. All right, girl. General career reading for the lovely Kendra. Our list is now closed and we are winding down. Jocelyn, I've had a hell of a day, so tonight's not the night, but we will connect soon. Work is crazy. In a good way. Life is very good, but today has been a day. I had to put my scorpion stinger away like 3 times, I feel like. All right, Kendra, sorry for the chit chat. Let's get into it. Yay! Tell Anaconda my cats send their love. All right, let's do it. Kendra. All right, let's get into Kendra's energy. Let me put my feet down here. General career reading for side hustle and flight attendant stuff. 8 of Pentacles. Augustus is ready to bite my hand off over here. I'm going to start with content creation or side hustle stuff. However that's going to resonate for you, okay? So with Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, and Page of Cups, just create and make what you want to make. Oftentimes people, back in the day used to say create the content that you like to watch, right? And I feel like you can and you will, and that's going to be enough. And know that it doesn't need to be the most perfect thing in the world. Like, don't let perfectionism get in your way here at all. And know that, like, you're going to learn and grow over time, that you're not going to be the master. When it comes to side hustle stuff, like, you're not going to be the master of all trades overnight. And you need to allow yourself to have peace with that. In terms of career as a whole, I definitely, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, I do think this line of work is the right thing for you. I'm seeing beautiful victory. I think there are, I know this is the Five of Cups, but hear me out. With the Five of Cups, we have the two that are upright. I think there are going to be at least 2 job opportunities that come at the same time for you with the flight attendant stuff. And again, know that you're starting out, you're getting into your rhythm, and you're becoming this Queen of Pentacles. You should be very proud of yourself. You're creating a very stable and solid foundation for yourself. And I feel like you're going to be able to look back on this and say, damn, I'm so glad I made these decisions. I'm so glad I did this and got it out of the way so that I can spread my wings and do this stuff. And when you are on top of the world, okay? Because I say, and this isn't like a bad omen or anything. I always say, like, the Six of Wands, do you see she's on a stage and there's bright lights, and this is the victory card. The Six of Wands doesn't last forever. Like, when you accomplish something or you achieve something, it's like, okay, well, I got my certificate or I finished my training and now the real work starts. Like, make sure that you spend time to celebrate yourself. But my point of that is, you will be able to, when you reach this high that's coming your way very soon, okay, you're going to be able to look back on the Five of Cup moments that you had a while back, and you can now see the light because you experienced the darkness, and that there was a reason and season, there was a purpose in that struggle for you, and it was to get you where you are. And guess what? You did this by yourself. You did this for yourself. The mastery of the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you should be very proud. You did this, and you get to become this over time. Judgment. Trusting yourself. You made the decision. You're moving forward and doing it. Overall, Six of Cups, harmonious, positive energy, planting seeds for the future, and knowing, like, you've only just begun. Honestly. The Page of Cups, you're still very much at the beginning of this journey, and you will be able to grow into this Queen of Pentacles in terms of, like, your career longevity. And that's a beautiful place to be. This is a great match for you, whether it be side hustles and the flight attendant work. The Lovers in a career reading I see as a really good pairing and a match. Eight of Cups. I think you're going to have a lot of confidence as well from all of these experiences, and you know that, like, maybe one day you decide to go in another direction. Like, we did another reading earlier for someone else that was like, hey, I'm interested in maybe learning about writing, and maybe one day you decide to go in another direction. But for now, this is a really solid and victorious path for you, and there's a lot of there's rewards to reap here for sure. So very solid, very stable, harmonious energy. And or maybe you kind of feel like moving in this direction is, and I feel like I've said some of this stuff to you before, but, like, you making this shift and this pivot, this Eight of Cups, got you on track to where you are now, which is, like, where you're supposed to be. Spirit, show me what else for Kendra. We have Virgo. The 6th house is stalking me. Neptune, oh God, Neptune and Virgo in the 6th house. Sorry, I laugh because Neptune is so funky. But Neptune is rose-colored glasses. Neptune is, oh my gosh, I can't quite see things clearly and things are a little bit distorted. And Virgo is not. Virgo is crystal clear. Virgo is very, organized, good communicator, to the point, making lists, having a very solid routine. And in that 6th house of your day-to-day routine, you may want to make sure that you stick to a good schedule for yourself. Again, I kind of feel like I've said some of this stuff to you. Sorry if some of it's a repeat. I'm going to grab some different decks and get some other messages for you, because I don't want to just keep repeating what I feel like I've already read about for you. Spirit, what other messages does Kendra need to know right now? Time for romance has come. Meow, meow. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. Rise above dark days of life. Yeah, you are rising above the dark days of life that you were dealing with before. And don't get caught up in drama. So I know you were talking about through some of your training that you were doing that there were some dramatic ass people around you, and don't get caught up in their shit. Spirit, what else do I have for Kendra? What else do we have for Kendra? Career. Spontaneity, change of plans, and social connections. Yeah, it's like this pivot to be a flight attendant was a change of plans for you, but it's putting you exactly where you need to be. The reunion, I feel like there's going to be past life connections with friends and lovers. Mr. Lover Lover with this romance over here. Life is precious. Follow your bliss. Risk and reward. Cosmic upgrade. Hell yeah. Cosmic upgrade. Seeds planted. Exactly. You're planting positive seeds. Time for positive transformation. I pulled an extra. But that's what I have for you. This is a really beautiful time of transformation. Your career outlook is looking really bright. And for both side hustles and for, I think you're going to get some good opportunities for being a flight attendant. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right, guys, I will be on soon. I don't know exactly when. If I'm as exhausted as I am today, I probably won't be on tomorrow. I may need to rest. So, Kendra, traditionally in the 5 of Cups, there's 2 cups that are 2 opportunities that are upright that the person is not focusing on. And I feel like that's also you seeing the light and the darkness for what you, just kind of the energy that you were in before you made this shift with your career. And I feel like there's 2 opportunities, you could have 2 offers from different companies at the same time is what I'm seeing come in. Once you have your training finished is what I'm seeing. So with that, I'm going to leave that with you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. Tea. Bye.